What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Geminis Gemz, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure.
So you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis Gemz.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gemz.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
We drop them gems. What they do. Tribes, Jewels.
Hello.
Aces.
Yeah. What's up?
What y'all up to?
What they up to?
Yeah.
They living.
Yeah, they are.
It's a lot of people out there living their life.
They are.
It's levels to that. That's all I'm going to say. It is levels to living your life.
So what's up, T?
Hey, it's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's what's up.
It feels like it's so much going on, but hey, we are here.
Hopefully it's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm still breathing, so I'm good.
That's what's up.
I'm blessed, so I'm fine. And
So-
my kids, we're good.
So yeah, we back with another one.
And another one.
And another
And
one.
another one.
So yeah,
Okay.
today,
Ooh.
what we talking about, T?
Just the principles.
The principle.
Let's just talk about the principles.
Principles of what?
Those smart relationships that's out there.
Those smart
The
relationships.
smart relationships.
Yeah.
Like, it starts at that foundation.
The foundation.
Let's keep building this foundation because everything's take time. I'm
Right.
learning everything's take time.
Right, it does. So now we're gonna enter in. We coming back home because last week we started off in the living room.
Oh, I remember.
And then I was like, you know what?
Forget the living room.
Yeah, we gotta be outside.
Gotta be outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, guess what? I was outside. I beat you to it.
Right. So now
Okay.
we bringing it back.
Right.
We bringing it back inside the house.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to visit another room of the principles of a smart relationship.
All right.
So this is like that closet, right? That you're going to select the towels or
Right.
place in the towels,
Place in.
the sheets.
Yes,
And
place
you know
in.
how you got to make room for
Right.
it. You got to be smart.
Right.
Meticulous.
What angle, what
Yeah, you get what I'm
side,
saying?
how flat, how thick,
Yeah, not
you
methodical,
know.
but yeah, meticulous
you.
in it. So you gotta,
I
be
got
smart
you.
in how you arrange it.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna visit that today.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm your boy DP.
All right.
This my girl T.
Hey, y'all.
And we Gemini Gems.
Yes.
That's Geminis with the S.
Yes.
That's Gems with the Z.
See.
And what we do, T?
Hey, dog, we dropped them gems.
We drop them gems.
Oh, that is so cool.
So yeah, make sure you
All right.
like, you subscribe,
yes.
you share, you follow.
Hello.
Go ahead and hit that subscription button.
Just do everything that he just said.
Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah. All right, let's drop a gem for him.
Okay. Again.
Okay.
I got you. Thank y'all.
So yeah,
All right.
let's start it off, T. Let's go.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I gave you. What's that for?
We started.
What happened? I was like, dang. I know Halloween coming up, y'all, but
yo.
oh goodness.
Go ahead, T.
I'm about to say, don't press the other goddamn
I
button
wasn't.
on
I
me.
wasn't.
Because you be all like, bring it back. Like, you might press that shit now. I'm still surprised he didn't do it yet.
No, come on.
So listen, one principle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is I want people to add principles. Let's talk about the principles. But the first one I mentioned was like, don't change yourself for anyone.
Okay.
Like, I feel like that should be a law. Like, that should be the principle. Because, it's like if you get into a relationship and you really, really lose yourself to where it's either you keep doing what you're doing and you're going to die earlier, or you be who you are and you might actually live longer, right? With less stress, right?
Okay.
So I just chose myself and I was like, yeah, I don't want to change for no one.
Okay.
And I don't want no one to change for me.
Right.
You get it? So if I say something, I want my significant other to also have the things. I feel like everything should be equal.
Okay.
Okay. What
That's
about
it?
you?
That's it.
For now, I'll probably piggyback off of you. You finna say something, or I don't know, but I'm sure something will come back.
Nah. When
What?
it comes down to not changing,
Right.
if the change is for the better,
Okay.
I'ma always encourage that.
Yes. I agree. Okay.
But far as habits and just a way of, just comfortability, let's say if you just come home and you just sit down and watch TV, or you come home and you just sit on your favorite chair.
All right.
Like let's say if you stay there not the whole day, but you just take that 10 minutes out of the day just to sit there and then continue your day.
Okay.
Then I feel like that's fine.
Right.
Like I shouldn't change that. But negative habits that can influence
Okay.
let's say the child,
Right.
I feel that we can work on changing it for the better.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Or if long as it's not in the presence of the child, then yeah, I feel like, we should be able to change those things.
I agree.
Because I believe in always evolving.
Right.
Constantly evolving from age to age. Like every 10 years, the conversation should change.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I
The way
agree.
that we act should change
Right.
for the better.
Yes.
Because we have youngins behind us.
I got you.
So those youngins should sit up there and say, well, you know what? Like, yeah, they used to talk like that, but they don't
Right.
talk like that no more.
Gotcha.
They're talking like this now.
Right.
So I feel that should be better. And the reason why I feel like change is good as well is because you can be stuck in an old-fashioned type mindset, right? And don't get with the times.
Right.
So you always get left behind.
True.
So I believe in kind of reinventing yourself constantly, or within a bracket of like a couple of years.
Gotcha.
Always reinventing yourself, getting in tune with what's in.
Right.
Doesn't mean you have to follow it.
Right.
Right.
Gotcha.
But you can get in tune with it. Just have knowledge on it
Just
to be
have
able to
knowledge of it.
speak on it.
Right.
And then transition like that.
Okay.
Like the example I use and I always will use is technology. Back then it wasn't as prevalent as it is now, and the ones that don't know about it or have a hard time adjusting to the new technology, they're getting left behind.
I was going to say that.
So
Yeah.
I feel like change is better, but only when it's like
A
suitable.
habit.
Yeah.
I like that. When you said that, I was like, basically, I should have said it that way.
Okay.
Because I agree with you. So just for me to sum it up, it just, if I have a certain habit and I'm not doing no one any harm, just let me do that. It could be from just playing cards with my family by myself. Or, not to say I don't want the person to come with me every single time, but, it's just sometimes I get away and we really be playing cards, and I love that.
Right.
But
so
it becomes an issue to where I get yelled at, or
no, the only time you get
Like-
yelled at is when you are fussing that somebody miss the play.
No.
You with that mean look.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
You got that mean mug on your face.
And I was
What?
serious.
Why would you play
Why-
the
I was
J
like, why?
when you can play the queen? I let that walk. Yeah, that's you.
Listen, I saw that renege. I was like, no one else saw that.
Facts.
She just
Facts.
reneged.
Facts.
Like, no
Facts.
one is paying attention to
Facts.
this board.
So yeah, let's come
It's
back
serious.
to it.
Okay. We'll talk about spades. People like, what the heck? Sorry,
But-
us Geminis will do that, but that was a serious spades game.
I know,
That shit was lit.
but we still won though.
But I still felt that we won.
Okay.
And one of the men who we were playing with,
Okay.
he kind of called it out, and I didn't want to admit it at the time. He was like, I don't think she's serious about my congratulations. Like, he was like, I feel like she downplaying my win.
Which you did.
And I was like, girl, no, you not. And I think this is a confirmation that I was.
Yeah.
And because I still walked away as a winner.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So come back to it. So
All right.
I think what you're getting at is, and I'm going to say it because we have the platform to say it.
Okay.
When it comes down to the drinking, the smoking,
All right.
Girls,
Girl actions.
yeah.
You know,
when it comes down to you having a preference of enjoyment,
right,
or a vice,
right,
and then someone stepping in and saying, well, you shouldn't do that,
right,
kind of critiquing or judging you based upon that. And I feel like people going to judge you regardless.
Exactly.
If you do the right thing,
yes,
you go to church, people judge you then.
Yes.
If you do idolization, some type of way or form,
right,
they still going to find if you have chosen a vice that is good for you and make you feel comfortable,
right,
somebody's still going to have something to say.
I agree.
Right? But I believe that it is your belief system to either condemn you or bring forth the change.
Okay.
In those things. If you want to do better, you'll do better.
Right.
Based upon your belief system.
Gotcha.
So my belief system will convict me at certain points of me doing, let's say, the sinful things. Like I believe I'm a Christian, right? But I believe in Christianity. I want to walk as a Christian, even though I'm not perfect.
Right.
But I know that there are things that I can indulge myself in that is considered sin. You get what I'm saying? So when I know that when I am indulging myself and people may see me do it, they're going to judge me based upon it. But me, I really don't care about what other people say. I know what my heart is.
Right.
But I also know that I am accountable for what I am doing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I just go based upon that. Right. No, I will receive if they rebuke me. You get what I'm saying? Because right, what it says, open rebuke is better than secret love. So I'd rather be rebuked. I understand my ways and what I'm into.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I know where I'm at, and I'm not going to, let's say,
compromise.
Not even, because I have to do what's right eventually. Okay. But I'm just probably not at that point right then and there. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Gotcha. So eventually I'll come around with it. All right. I pray that God don't catch me in my sin. Right. But that's just what it is. Right. And I can deal with my own punishment knowing what I'm indulging myself in. Okay. And just move on from that. Gotcha. All right. So when it comes down to the different vices that people can critique others on, I just feel like, do you. Right. And
thank you.
Do you.
Right.
Thank you. As it comes, just push it off, rub it off. Right. Don't get so irate about it. Nah. Now, if I'm dating someone and they're doing something I probably don't agree with, and that's their vice, let's say. Okay. If I don't agree with it, I may say it, but I'm not into it to change them. All right. Will you bring it up again? Like after you probably have that discussion, will you bring it up again? Like, is it needed to bring it up again? It depends. What are our goals? What are we aiming at? Okay. So if you have a job that allows you to do whatever, right? Because, like, for example, you cannot be out here twerking and working for let's say the FBI, right? Right. But let's say you had a job where you can put out illicit videos, right? And okay, so you put it out, but you don't get, you don't lose your job from it. Okay, I don't see the problem. Okay. For you doing it. Gotcha. But if it's to hurt you. Right. Don't expose it. That's how I feel. You can still do it, but just don't put it out there. Okay. My thing is too, don't allow it to be too much. Right. Just you'll get a little itch. So, every time you have a little itch, just go ahead and just take care of it. Don't let the itch grow. I think excessiveness is my problem.
Okay.
When it's excessive, it becomes a problem in the
Okay.
relationship.
Gotcha.
So if I'm changing, if I'm asking for a change, it's to lessen it. Don't indulge more into it, because you may have problems, which causes, like, say if a person eating a lot and they're just constantly eating, you need to slow down.
Right.
And it's to better you.
Right.
It's to help you.
When you say people eat like constantly, what you mean people eat constantly?
Yeah, like some people, they just always have to eat. That's a coping mechanism.
Oh.
They may be dealing with depression. They deal with depression.
Right.
Or they're in a vulnerable state. So let's say if somebody fussed them out, they'll go and get a bowl of ice cream because that's the coping mechanism.
Okay.
So, or they're depressed. That's how they cope, by just constantly eating. So they always find themselves in a plate, some chips, and always in the refrigerator. And it's only because you haven't fully dealt with the situation. You don't know how to deal with that situation. But my thing is, because you're talking about the change,
right?
If I step to the person, I'm like, hey, listen, you're eating excessively. That should slow down. I feel like that's better,
right?
Right? That's conducive to the situation. Because if not, then
it could probably get worse.
Exactly.
I get you.
So I believe in balance as well.
Right.
You shouldn't always. Why not work out instead of just go and eat all the time?
Right.
So that's how I just look at it.
Okay, I was following you. I was there. I feel you.
So what's the next one, T?
So the next one, you went deep on that.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Okay.
What you got for me?
Okay, so I like this one. Expect respect. You remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
So expect respect, meaning so many people are insecure with themselves, and they probably, this is my opinion when it comes to it, and by them being insecure, they feel that they should be also treated less than, if that makes sense. And I just want people to know that, or for if anyone probably feel like that ever, it's just everyone still get the same respect, like expect respect. You understand? So I don't think people should feel less than versus where they are in their life, like as of right now. Because I feel that most of us are really trying to figure it out, because how many years that we lost for the knowledge of what's happening today. So we're trying to basically catch up. You understand?
Right.
So it's some people out there feel that maybe because I probably made X, Y, and Z, I should expect people to treat me this way. And guess what? That shit don't work over here.
That's true. Right.
I don't care how much. Listen, I've been in the room with millionaires. Okay, I'm still in rooms right now with multi-millionaires every day. But guess what? It don't move me of who I am. So it's just, I feel like you should expect respect too.
Expect respect.
That's what I.
So with expecting respect, I believe the room should start off with respect for everyone, regardless if they're the janitor or the honoree of the night.
Thank you.
I think everyone is due respect.
Thank you.
Respect is due to a dog.
Right.
So it should start there. And then grow or increase. But when you start to lose respect for an individual, there should be a conversation.
Got you.
Like, listen, I'm losing
like
respect from whatever the situation is. So I'm losing respect for you, even as a friend, or value from a friend as well.
Got you.
Or any type of relationship.
Right.
So when it comes down, I do expect respect when I walk through the room. Yes, that's true.
Right.
But some people, as you said before, some people they'll feel like they do respect, but they don't do the things to gain or keep the respect going.
Gotcha.
You know, that one there is just like surface, like
okay.
And then as it begin to grow or get deeper,
Right.
it just, you know, based upon the situation. And I feel like this. I told someone before, like, I expect for you to show me respect, what you just said, but I said it a different way.
Okay.
I demand for you, like, if I contact you, I demand a response.
Yeah.
You should have enough respect for me to respond
back.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, you know, if I text you, I call you. If you value me, you're gonna respond to me.
Hello.
You know, and that's how I see it.
Hello.
When it comes down to that.
Listen, I just posted something real crazy. I don't know if it's similar to what we're talking about, but I had showed them a print of my wrist. So if I take this watch off, you know how people have the print of their wedding rings and the bands on them, so they can take it off. You'll see that. Oh yeah, you know, right? So I have that same print as the shape of my watch. Okay. And I was telling, like, I think I did like a little caption on Facebook. I was like, this is how much I respect time. This is what I value. So imprint. I feel like that was a personal tattoo for me. That I look at it every day. So you know how people have tattoos? Like, look, listen, I was like, girl, you just printed one of your key values in life. And it's a watch. Like, I thought that shit was like freaking awesome. So I was like, you know what, go ahead and post it. You know, like, that's where my mind was at. So
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
Let me drop a gem for that.
All right, now,
real
thank
quick,
you.
because I'm gonna take it here.
Okay, go ahead.
Respect my time.
Hello.
And I think that's one of the things that we ask for in a relationship, from a respect the time that I have with you,
right? Or
the time that we have within our relationship.
Thank you.
Respect that,
right?
You know, respect who I am in the position that I place in the person's life.
Got you.
I really believe, respect. Yeah. I expect respect.
RESPCT. Find out what it means to me. Okay.
Okay.
So I like that one. So yeah, I think. Listen, I take this watch off and it's right there, and I be like, "Who, girl?" I say, "Hey, that's what respect my time. I will respect yours. That's all I ask for." T not gonna ask nobody really for nothing, but that right there.
Respect my time. Respect my space.
And let's have fun. Everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to a song. I was listening to a song, and it says, "Don't question someone's every move."
Okay.
I think that was one of the what's his name? RL. What group RL was in? Next.
Okay.
The group Next, and I think it was Butter Love. Like, you're like my home, man. You know that part, and it was like, basically, you don't even like question me on my every move. I was like, I think that should be another principle. Like, it's not that serious for you to know someone's every freaking move from the moment they wake up until the moment they go to sleep.
No.
That is freaking draining.
No.
You want someone to know your every move, like the moment you wake up until the moment you probably go to sleep. And hell, that's even if you do go to sleep. I'm just saying, like, you need someone to know your every freaking move. I'm just asking a question.
Oh, you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you.
So I'm going to say this.
Okay.
When it comes down to that.
Okay.
Knowing my every move, if I'm into you and you into me, that should be no pressure.
Okay.
Right? It should be no pressure. Because I say it like this, you let social media know every single thing that's going on in your life. When you have idle thoughts, you have loving thoughts, you have romantic thoughts when you want to eat, when you're struggling, this, that, and the third, but then you don't want the person that you're building the relationship with to not know how you're feeling throughout the day. If you waking up, hey, I just woke up, I'm about to take a shower.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then I feel like that creates a whole social media within the relationship.
Okay.
Like some relationship, I've been a part of a relationship before where the person will be on YouTube and then they'll come across something.
All right.
And when they come across it, they send it to me. So I take out the time to look at it, and then we talk about it later.
Okay.
So when so she didn't have to go to social media because we created our own little thread
Behind the scene with the text, the messaging.
Yeah, with the messaging, sending videos, and our thing too was songs. Wow. She was like a little jukebox. Okay. So she would find songs like Bryson Tiller. She found, you know, and then before he actually like really got popular, she sent it to me one night. I was leaving work.
Wow.
And like one time I got into Power because of her, and before it got big, right? So I would watch it with her and then go skating and then come back. Hello. And then we'll watch whatever was next after that. Okay. So
I was gonna say something similar. It's old school. Okay. What was that hotline that we used to call the when you had to press the codes to get into the room? What was that?
You got me on that one, but I know what you're talking about.
The hotline.
There you go.
Okay, so the hotline, right? I feel like y'all have your own private hotline on social media. Yeah. And you guys are in your own room, private room. Like, that shit is amazing.
So I'm going to even take it here. I have had a relationship before where the individual sent me private videos on social media. So she would run across, like, I guess she was in a group or something like that. All right. So she ran across some content. Okay. And we were able to basically be in our own inbox or our own thread, create our own thread without it being in Messenger. Right. Now, ask me how that happened. Don't know, but it happened. So I was only able to see it on her page and respond to it on her page. And we can, converse back and forth. So people, some people have those type of intimate settings on social media. Gotcha. So that's just, other options. So not let everybody in your game room. Right. Wow. So when it comes down to the communication, that private communication, I believe it should be.
I ain't on that level yet. Hold on. I'm missing out. What the hell am I doing wrong?
You ain't doing nothing wrong.
Shit, that's on another level to me. I feel like I'm missing out, and I'm like, how do I sign up? Like, oh my gosh, you have to get on a freaking social media. Like, you have. All right.
You a trip.
I'm just saying that was real. Like, that's how I felt. I felt like it was that hotline. Like, they ain't in their own private room to where, all the other callers was there, but you had to give the other person another special code and tell them, all right, I'm finna leave that room. I'm finna go into this one, and you got to catch it. And then they go in their private room.
So, okay, stating the fact that every move, right? You don't want a person. You shouldn't have.
For me, it's just for me. I don't think you need to know my every move. And where I listen, and I know 1,000%, I am doing everything innocent. Okay, what I mean innocent is not hurting nobody. I'm not doing nothing disrespectful to where whatever I'm doing, I'm hiding it behind you. No, if whatever I'm doing, I can do it in front of you, and it's just everything is innocent. You get it?
Right. So I'm gonna take it here. Okay. This would be a statement far as insecurities, dealing with the individual's insecurities. Yes. And their doubts. Right. That's why I believe the open line, there should be an open line of communication in the relationship, regardless if you are feeling
any type of way.
Right. So if you feel like this person is cheating on you or you have this baggage, I feel like you should lay that on the table. Thank you. And the person that you're with should be able to be honest with you. Right. Right. And just tell you how they feel. And I believe it's how they say it. Right. So for example, if I was sitting up there and I was talking to someone and they was feeling another guy or they wanted to move on or they was curious about moving on or meeting somebody else, I believe they shouldn't come to me and say, well, you raggedy, I'm finna move on.
Right, that's hard.
Right. But that can stir up a feeling. Yeah. But it may be you need to communicate with the person, hey, listen, I've been dealing with a lot and I feel like you're not here for me. I feel like, I should be able to, I'm building curiosity to move elsewhere. Right. And it depends. I really believe mature people need to have mature conversations.
Hello.
And
Facts.
if the person isn't mature, that's when you need to really like
I
back
didn't drop the
away
gems on that one. Hold
from
on.
that person and then move
mature
elsewhere.
people need to have mature conversation.
Right.
I love that.
So, you know, as I was discussing with someone actually last night, you know, I was sitting up there and I was just saying to myself, like, just be honest.
Right.
And that honesty will, you never know what that honesty door will open.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and then it's how you relay the message to me. Yeah. If you feel like talking to somebody else and we're dealing with each other,
okay,
you need to let me know.
Gotcha.
You know, so again, the insecurities that come out of that every move need to be dealt with.
What I took from that part was I hate it when someone make an executive decision before telling me, you know, what's going on.
Okay.
I feel like you took my voice away from me. Mm-hmm. And I don't want no one to speak for me. Okay. Because I can't speak for myself. So when you just think about all these plots and whatever excuses to not tell me, and you probably thought I wasn't able to handle it because I don't really think I'm insecure like that. Mm-hmm. If I'm really insecure, to be honest, is if we do recordings, I'd be like, dang, I didn't do my makeup, you know, shit like that. But outside of that, it's just like, damn. Like, I'm only speaking from experience, but I'm just like, okay, this is what it is. And this should not be it like this.
Right. So you should be able to talk about it.
Right.
At every angle.
Yes.
Regardless if you cannot even complete your sentence.
Okay.
Meaning that you don't have that full thought because you haven't gone through that experience the whole time, the whole way. Mm. But you should be able to speak in the beginning.
Yes.
The middle.
And the end.
And the end.
Yes. Don't make no executive decisions for me. Talk to me. Communication and honesty works hand in hand.
Right.
All right.
So when it comes down to insecurity as well, it was a thought I was thinking when it comes down to when it is a individual that you care for and I was thinking about it while you were talking, but I end up losing, sight of it, which is no problem. Okay. But if I'm talking to my significant other and she feeling any way at any point, just say it.
Just say it.
And that's how simple it can be.
I feel that was like a lot of release just went by. Like, just say it. All right, Neo. He said, just say it.
Right. Just put it on the table.
I think that's what the men are saying. I think the men are crying like, God damn it, you women, just tell me what you want. I can just do it so you can shut up. That's what I felt. All right, ladies. I think we need to we do a lot of talking to each other, and I feel that it's enough. And go talk to your significant other.
Oh, so then you go back to the every move. And I believe that if every move that you make and you don't want the individual you with to know.
All right. I got you.
You should find somebody that you don't want to do all that communication with.
Oh, so okay.
Because I feel like it should be a pleasure.
Yes.
To let somebody I'm not going to even front with you.
All right.
I just appreciate the fact of having somebody to respond to me.
Okay.
If I send out a text right now and I get somebody to respond to me, I feel like that's awesome.
All right.
Like I really look at the small values of life.
Right.
Not so much of the materialistic things that you do.
Yeah.
Like if I call my friend and I got this from a friend.
Okay.
If I call you, you should pick up the phone.
True.
Right?
Right.
But if you don't pick up the phone, make sure you call me back.
Right.
That's more important.
Yes. Like you saw my name come across that missed call list. You seen it. You seen it.
Back.
You seen it. That's all I have to say is you saw it. Right. I called you and you did not call me back.
Oh my gosh.
And I went through that this week.
Cause she directing that, I'm assuming that somebody, cause you said it too many times. You said it too many times, T.
Okay.
So since we're back,
All right. With another one.
yeah, letting somebody know your
Okay.
every move, I don't see it as too much of a problem.
Okay.
I feel like if you could do it with social media, you definitely should be able to do it within your relationship.
I'm going to try that method.
Because I don't get the whole how you can let everybody know how you're feeling on social media,
Right.
but then the individual that you're in a relationship
Right.
with, that you bond with, and I'm gonna even take it here.
Okay.
How can you be intimate with a person that you cannot share your emotions with?
That you can't even be vulnerable with.
I don't get that.
I don't get that.
And
either.
I think people are losing.
Okay.
They don't understand the value of
Ooh.
having a relationship.
Hello.
But they feel like that's why the wet has no value. Sex has no value.
Gotcha.
I think it done lost its value.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's crazy to me
Hello.
that
Hello. There you go.
individuals can have sex
Right.
with you,
Yeah.
but then they can't share their emotions with you.
Gotcha.
They can't. They won't even cook for you,
Right.
but they can have sex with you.
Did you watch the film Netflix, The Bridgerton?
No,
Oh my gosh. Listen.
that's weird.
Listen, watch Bridgerton. The main character, I don't want to tell you that. Okay. Watch Bridgerton because it's something similar. It's like a old it's old days, right? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's one of those times when they wear gowns just to go to the grocery store. It's like their own private village.
Okay.
You know that it's a big old village and
Renaissance.
Renaissance, and then then they're just in groups, amongst these, within the village, right? And so you're not able to even like touch her unless you really about to say I do. And then she have brothers, like 3 brothers, like they don't play over their sisters. Like you cannot be left alone with the gentleman. Like he has to get permission from your family to talk to you privately. And they would set up, a room, leave y'all with your drinks and your coffee, your teas, whatever you want. But they outside, like, listen, it's like they treat her like a queen, like they respect their women. And they don't even touch. And if you about to touch, who you basically only touching when after you say I do. So Bridgerton is really good for those who probably watch Bridgerton.
Right. So with that means it's some meaning behind
it is value.
Right. Having intimacy with someone.
It is meaning. Wow.
So why can't you just I mean, I'm just thinking so many thoughts.
You taking
I'm thinking
it
about like cooking, cleaning.
Right.
Let's say writing a note or just paying a bill or just helping the individual out in a harsh, situation.
But what if a young lady is really doing these things that you're speaking about? What about the women who already doing it right now?
Doing what?
What you just said.
That's doing the cooking and cleaning and
All
stuff
of that,
like that.
and being there for you when you're low or just already 5, 10, 15 steps ahead of you from based off, like you said, if we have conversations throughout the day, I'm feeling how you're feeling throughout your day. So let me help you get back at peace. So she knows what's going to make you happy. Right? But what if it's a woman already doing that? For those women who are already doing that, like what are they doing wrong? Or
are they doing anything
like
wrong?
like what's going on?
Well, you had me thinking a thought, but I lost it.
Sorry. Sorry.
I lost a thought.
My bad.
But just to give you a response, if you're doing everything for me, but you're not sharing your emotion, your mental, let's say your finances, but we can be intimate, I feel like that's a failure in the relationship.
So I feel like this is rolling over to you have to also seek a good match. You understand? Because she could still be that same exact woman.
Wait, T.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to what you said the other week.
All right.
You said that women are being already been trained to do those things.
Right.
So that they feel that that's the only thing they have to bring. Because they can bring the cooking and the cleaning and doing, let's say, those intricate things that the guy is not really doing. Those uplifting things.
Right.
Supporting cast for the guy.
Right.
But then when it comes down to, they got the physical, but they don't know how to share their emotions with the guy. And the guy doesn't know how to receive the emotions of the girl.
Okay.
So basically what you do is your emotions, you go to your friends with it. You get what I'm saying? That's why you end up building an attraction to your friends.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Because you know how to share it with your friend, but you don't know how to share it with your mate. So the mate not getting the whole package, they're just getting the 50%. You get what I'm saying? So you end up going outside instead of staying inside of the room.
Gotcha.
So that's how I see it when it comes down to that woman that's doing everything, but then she's only conditioned to do those things as she was growing up. But then, hide your emotions. Don't let a guy see you being vulnerable. Right. She's been taught that, but your friends can see it. And then your friends play all over on your feelings, and then you lose it. You know, and it may outcome may be that. You was going on another point, another principle.
I forgot what. Talk about seeking a good match.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. Because if someone, say if I'm that person who you're describing, right? Like all of that. Say if a woman, it's women out there, I feel that's doing it. So let me say that. So for the women who are doing exactly what you said, and then you get with someone who probably can't even hold that, meaning she coming with her crown and her jewels. You understand?
Oh my gosh.
She's coming with her crown and her jewels. So it's just, are you able to hold them? I don't think I should have a significant other who wants my jewels to fall down off my crown.
Nobody's holding your jewels. That's what your head is made for. But
that's what I'm telling you. I'm walking with this all on me. Don't try to knock me down, meaning help me keep me standing. Like, don't try to tear me down. Like, I feel like it's some males out there that they see the greatness, they see you shining, because that's what they were intrigued by, the freaking first encounter. And so you know what? So by them doing that, they try to make you ugly so nobody else sees you.
Okay, I could get that.
Like, you saw me at one of my toppest fucking primes, so and I'm looking like, well, hell, cool. Like, okay, so you saw it in me, and then you know what? That person said or might say, let me make you look ugly. Right. I don't want nobody else to look at you.
Okay, so with that being said,
all right,
you chose to be with that person.
Okay.
Too. So you have to take accountability in your actions.
Gotcha.
I have heard guys. No, I have heard from women that guys will literally get them pregnant just to take them off the market.
Yes.
Why would you? And I always thought to myself,
oh my goodness,
why would you even entertain yourself?
Can I say this old school slogan right quick? Like, it's old school. Because they thought it was cute. Like, they really think it's cute.
Dumb me.
Like, I've seen it. I witnessed it. Okay. And I'm just like, so you had a baby and, no shade, but you going through some shit times 10 because you still with it, like, and you didn't wake up yet. And so, but you had a baby. Listen, no judgment. And I'm just like, okay, guess what? They thought it was cute. Or just to say, oh yeah, I'm his baby mama. I think it's more people want to be a baby mama versus a wife.
Speak that.
So it's kind of backwards.
I learned my lesson with my first one.
Okay.
So I get exactly what you're saying.
All right.
Like, people honor baby mamas.
Like, there's some women out there who trap them guys now. There's some women out there who trap them guys.
But they're trying to trap somebody that is, like, beneficial.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? What you was talking about
Okay.
was, and it could be the same thing for a
Okay.
guy. This guy has a lot of potential.
All right.
But I want to slow him down from his potential.
Okay.
This woman has a lot of potential.
Yes.
I need to slow her down because
Right.
somebody will scoop her up that's
Yes.
better than me.
Yes.
Guys do think like that.
Yes.
T. Thank you. So a lot of guys would sit up there and say, you know what, I'm a bring misery to her in a way. Right? And then he will mess her up. That's where the abuse comes from. That's where the scorn woman comes from. That's where all the girls with all the baby mamas comes from.
Yeah.
Well, I said that wrong, but the baby mamas come from.
Baby mamas.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's not it, but I feel like at the same time, it's the woman that don't take responsibility of her actions by still choosing that woman. With guys are fooled, right? Bewildered by a woman, which a woman can still be bewildered by a man, right?
Yeah,
He can
both
finesse
ways,
her, right? But the men sit up there and I think they come to a conclusion like, yo, bro, this one here, she really like she's playing on me. And then a guy goes and attack the girl. Cause you're trying to make my life miserable for no reason.
For no reason.
I don't want to be with you. Like with the whole father thing. You want to be a great father to your child, but then you have the nastiest, evilest woman on this earth that will try to emasculate the man. Try to tear this man apart.
Wow.
Because she physically can't do it, so she does it with the child.
Wow.
You'll see the child screaming for the dad.
Oh,
Dad.
Right. Wow.
And the woman is so evil.
Evil.
Not saying men are not.
Right.
Right? Because these men, some men out here,
It
well,
goes both
boys out here,
ways.
there are some evil individuals. I've been in rooms
Wow.
full of them. Just evil. You can feel it.
Wow.
Right?
Right.
But there's some women out here. I think women are way more eviler than me. Because
Okay.
you all are mean.
Oh goodness.
And don't let's talk about the Miami women, right?
Oh.
The down south, Florida.
Okay.
They're mean.
I don't know.
And
why.
I mean to a different degree
Gotcha.
in comparison to other women outside,
I
as far
feel-
as what I've seen.
don't
Go
stop me on
experience.
that, but I was just I feel like it's the males. The males got a role in that too.
Of course, we always
So
do.
I don't.
The women
steer
don't
off the
take
top-
accountability of
topic.
their own
Yeah,
action.
I got you.
They always have to include the fact that a man is the reason why.
Right, I got you.
But-
I'm following you.
But the woman, let's say the woman, right? I'm gonna just go here real quick. And
All right.
I'm gonna come back.
Ooh, all right. It wasn't me this time, y'all.
So let's say the woman
Okay.
with the child
All right.
knows that the dad is good, but he
Okay.
doesn't want to be with her because he knows that you're gonna tear him down. So he said, you know what? Let me opt out.
Okay. And it wasn't because of the son or the child. It
Right.
was just because of her.
Because of her.
Okay.
She doesn't see it that way.
Oh, okay.
She'll see it as, oh, he doesn't want to be with me. He's no good.
So are there men really expressing what you're saying to us women?
I'm trying to tell you.
Because I have not heard a real talk like this from anybody until you just, you talking right now.
I done seen it.
Wow. And the
I
man
done
is
seen-
really
I done
saying this to
heard it.
her.
Yes.
And she
I want
still
to
lost
be.
her mind.
I want to be in my child's life.
And okay.
No.
She said no.
Yes.
Dang.
Give me XYZ. Give me this money.
Because that's where it hurts with you guys. Y'all don't play about y'all kids and y'all don't play about y'all money. Everything else, I feel that it has to, well, outside of God, of course, but the kids and y'all money.
Men don't play where their heart is. Their money, they provide a shelter and all of that
Yeah.
great stuff.
Yeah.
And they love their kids because
Yeah.
they have to protect them.
Yeah.
But women knows that
Yeah.
because they can't substitute for the, let's say, the money of the child. And then that becomes a problem.
And I think Florida law, I think women have more rights.
Of course.
Yep.
You win
All
regardless.
Yep. You win regardless.
And it's not fair to the men,
It's
especially
not.
the men that
the
want
good
to.
men, the good fathers.
I read a statement before, and I know I'm going to mess this up, but the guy, it was a statement basically saying that if you need child support, why not just give the rights over to the dad? Because he's the one that's paying it.
Hello. Hello.
You should be a woman
Hello.
and step up to the plate and take care of your child. Period. You don't need child support. I met women that said up there, I'm not taking no child support.
Wow.
I want him to be present in his child's life. So then I fought the dude for not stepping up to the plate. You the fool. But then the ones that, oh, no, you got to give me money before you see your child. You're cursing yourself.
Yep.
I think the thing is, and I said this before, women our generation haven't gotten old yet to know what the consequences of our actions that we're doing right now.
But this is why it's important to talk to those wiser people in your life because
I agree.
Because they lived. They have the answer key. So this is why I'm so drawn to talk to those wiser people because they have the answer key. And I'm sitting there listening to this, milking all this in because why do I have to wait until another 30 plus years to figure this out? I want to know all this.
I was talking to my granddaddy.
Okay.
And my granddad, and he gave me some wisdom about my 40s. And I was like, okay, I got you.
Okay.
You know, I forgot exactly what it was. I think I had to write down a word that he said.
Let me drop them gems because I don't think people out there be having conversations like that with their grandfathers. Not like that's a blessing for your grandfather to still be here, you know?
Right. And he was telling me something about my 40s, and I was like, you know,
hello.
well, like, wow, thanks for that little gem.
Thank you.
And then I think I wrote it down, but I know I ain't gonna be able to find it.
You will.
No, I'm saying like right now.
Oh, okay.
To read
but
it
you
off.
will. But I like that.
Yeah.
Everybody can't even experience that. I went to Shooters a couple of weeks ago, right? And when I walked in, it was like 6 or 7 black older men. The average, I would have to say, at least late 50s to at least late 70s. And they were all having lunch together. And I was so amazed by the view. I kept turning my head, like I'm looking over my shoulder, like, T, you got to say something. You got to say something. I got up out of my seat and I walked over and I told them it is an honor to see y'all living. It is an honor for y'all to have lunch together. I see y'all some handsome looking black men. Listen, I was praising these group of men. And I was like, I said, I lost my father. I said, you guys remind me of my grandfather. And I said, this is amazing. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. You know me. I'm like, I'm sorry to bother. They was like, no bother at all. And so one of the men, he said, can you take your mask off? And I was like, okay, let me take my mask off. And he was like, you're just a breath of sunshine.
That's what's up.
I was like, you know what I did? I said, thank you. Listen, I said, thank you. And he was like, you look beautiful. I was like, all right. And I walked away and I sat down and I was like, it felt good to let them know how I was feeling. That's all I want in a relationship, for me to express how I feel. But I don't think everyone really wants that.
Right.
Because it's 2 parts of it. So when I mean it, I was going to say that how it goes both ways. If I'm the communicator, I need for that person to listen. You get it? So I can communicate and really be this person. But if I come across a person who don't even want to really listen to what I have to say, that's not a good match for me.
Okay.
Because I'm talkative.
Right.
And I'm not talking negativity and nothing negative, but it's just like we're basically saying communication and honesty.
Right.
But you have a group of people who really need to be real and be honest with themselves and be like, I really just don't want to listen to this. So how is that fair to, us? But that's why we're talking about seeking a good match, where my talking crazy self having fun, it should not, you should be like, oh my God, here she go again. No, it should be just be graceful and let's enjoy this day, and then we're gonna repeat this shit again tomorrow.
So seeking a good match.
Right.
How do you seek a good match?
I think we was tying to what we said previously, to where, let me be me, of course, I'm all about the change. If there's need to be changed, I get it. So just seeking a good match for someone to accept me for who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm showing you who I am. And, seeking a good match, like, you know what? He could say, hey, I can handle that. There's no pressure, no problem. You good. Like, okay, cool. Like,
right.
It's simple.
I think seeking a good match is finding who you are at first, then knowing that you will need someone to hit certain spots, blemishes,
Where you probably fall short at.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's what I said earlier.
Right.
Yes.
So this person here will see where your downfalls are and then pick you up from there.
Right.
And that's how you will understand that this person is a good fit for you.
Exactly.
They won't sit up there and let's say we talking about paying bills, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you may be able to get the mortgage, the light bill, the insurance, the car note, but then that person say, you know what, you forgot about your gas. And give you a little something for your gas money.
Right.
Wherever you fall short, they will come and pick you up. For example, studying. You got a test to study for, and the individual come in and say, hey, listen, give me these index cards.
Right.
What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
Because they saw that you were struggling in the area.
Right.
Also, too.
That's amazing.
I love this one. You fall short in knowing how to express yourself. So the person would sit up there and say, well, let's practice these exercises so we can learn how to express ourselves.
Okay.
They include themselves into it so that person can get stronger in those areas. Another one, spiritual. A person make you realize that you're not praying as much, financial, saving as much, right?
Hello.
And they would sit up there and say, hey, this is how you do. Like I do a budget for the people I date.
Okay.
The women that I come in contact with, I do a budget with them.
Who does a budget?
Who?
I never heard of this before.
Yeah, when I date a female, I do their budget.
Wow.
I let them know how I do things. I was told that I don't like to pay people bills. I don't.
Listen, I'm to be honest, it's still people out there paying people bills.
I know.
Okay.
So if you're a woman, I feel like you should be able to pay your own. Until you come in, we come in at one. I understand that, but you should stay like that.
But I feel like why do
let me say this,
okay, go ahead.
because when you get older, you ain't worried about money.
You not.
You worried about having a relationship.
Hello, hey, that time.
So the person will come in literally,
right,
and find your downfalls and pick you up. I was saying spiritually.
Okay.
Actually, let's say they see that you don't pray, so they'll pray with you. They'll give you some encouraging scriptures or just point you in the right direction so that you can receive this profound knowledge so you can get to that area you want to get into.
Gotcha.
So those things, I feel like that's how you seek for a great match. Now you had a one on there that we gonna talk about.
Oh, go ahead. Go and start it.
Don't play that game. Don't play no games.
Hey, hello.
See what you was thinking about when you wrote that down.
Because it's like when I learn something, I just want to share.
Okay.
That's all.
Which is
what I'm saying. What we have the thoughts there, the certain things be coming up in life. So, you know, if I come across some material and stuff, I'd be like, oh shit, we need to talk about this. This is like real stuff.
So
don't play no games.
Don't play no games.
Hello.
So I feel like this one, everyone needs to buckle down with this one.
Right.
Because if you in the seat of playing games.
Oh, right? Goodness. It's a lot of games out there.
Play it, but let the person know you're playing the game.
Right.
And I always say this, you don't literally have to say it, but just let the person know. So there's words or sentences or phrases like, listen, I'm not serious. I'm not looking for nothing serious.
There you go.
And what I hate about this is you can say this, but then you turn around and you become serious. That's what bothers me. Because some people, they literally, men or women, they're not truthful with themselves to a certain extent.
Okay.
They make themselves, they say something to just say it, but they really don't mean it, because that may be the phrase that everyone is saying. So they indulge themselves into it. So I feel like with the don't play no games, don't play with nobody heart, don't play with nobody emotion, don't play with nobody feelings. And let them know how you feel. Like if I met someone and I let them know from get-go, listen, I'm not looking for nothing serious. So, and it means exactly that. I'm not looking for nothing serious.
Right.
It ended up turning serious, but I wasn't looking for it.
Gotcha.
You know, and I feel like that's what should be laid on the table. So, you ready to move on to the next one?
Oh, we done. I'm good. Yeah.
With the playing the game.
Yeah.
Oh, we done.
We done with the playing the game.
Oh.
Or whatever you say. Want me to start?
No.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Red, yeah. You said, here we go. Don't. Oh, they know that song. You don't know Subway feature 702? What? Play them games? What?
So,
all right, y'all. They know.
Yeah.
All right.
So we hit on different principles of a smart relationship.
You know, just to start the conversation.
Right. So, yeah, as we begin to close this closet after folding these clothes, because we got to make sure these.
All right.
Not even the clothes. What I said, the towels and the towels. You know, people don't even know how to fold fitted sheets.
Listen,
it just be.
Listen, hello, because from the washing machine to the dryer, it's going back to the bed. Okay. Yeah, so
yeah, one.
Yeah, and then guess what? You go back to bed, back to beyond, and get a new one. So yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so we're straightening up that closet.
All right.
Putting things where it's supposed to be.
Hello.
And so we know not to what? Change yourself for anyone.
No.
Seek a good match.
All right.
Accept respect.
Respect.
My bad.
Okay.
What you say?
Respect.
Respect.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
My bad.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
What else? Don't question everybody's mood.
Don't question everybody's mood. Okay.
Every mood. Someone's every mood.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
And don't play no games.
Don't play no games.
So yeah, I'm your boy DP.
Hello.
This girl T.
Yeah.
And we Gemini Gemz.
Yes.
That Gemini's with the S. Gems with the Z. And what we do, T.
Hey y'all, we dropped them gems. You guys have a safe weekend.
All right.
All right.
I ain't even dropped my gem.
Go ahead, drop your gem.
Yeah, go ahead.